students, in this chapter power and roots or exponents we have already done introduction and how to write the numbers in an exponential form, laws of exponents, applications for laws of exponents, and to simplify using different laws of exponent. So today's video is going to be about some special types related to this chapter. So let's get started. So before starting the questions, we will quickly recall all the laws of exponents. So here we are having the first law, that is e raised to power m multiplied by e raised to power n is equals to e raised to power m plus n. E raised to power m divided by e raised to power n is equals to e raised to power m minus n. A raised to power 0 is equals to 1. A raised to power minus m is equals to 1 upon e raised to power m. A upon b whole bracket, that is raised to power m, is equals to a raised to power m upon b raised to power m. A raised to power m bracket n will be equals to a raised to power m multiplied by n. And the last one is, if a raised to power m is equals to a raised to power n, then m is equals to n. So it means that if a raised to power m is equals to a raised to power n, that means if the bases are equal, then their powers will be also equal. So let's get started with our first example. Let's read the statement first. Find the value of x. 5 raised to power x multiplied by 5 is equals to 25. So here we have to find this value of x. So what we will do, we will write here 5 raised to power x plus 1. 1 means 5 raised to power nothing means 1. So we will add their powers, because here we are having the law, that is if a raised to power m multiplied by a raised to power n is equals to a raised to power m plus n. So we have added their powers here like this, 5 raised to power x plus 1. And here we will break this 25 into this 5 into 5, right? Now 5 into 5 means 5 raised to power 2. And here we will write 5 raised to power x plus 1. Now students, here we will apply this law, that is if a raised to power m is equals to a raised to power n, then m is equals to n. That means if the bases are equal, then their powers will be also equal. So we will write here x plus 1 is equals to 2, and 1 will be shifted to the right hand side. It will get subtracted here and the value of x will be 1, right? Let's move to the next example. Next one is find the value of n. The statement is 5 raised to power minus 5 multiplied by 5 raised to power 2n plus 1 is equals to 5 raised to power 13 divided by 5 raised to power 7. Now how to solve this question? We have to apply the laws over here. So here you can see that 5 multiplied by 5, that means bases are same, the powers will be added. So we will apply this law and we have to write the laws side by side. So here we will write 5 raised to power minus 5 plus 2n plus 1 in a bracket is equals to, here we will write 5 raised to power 13 minus 7, right? Now we have applied this law here, that is a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n is equals to a raised to power m minus n. So here we will write 5 raised to power 5 raised to power 2n minus 5 plus 1 will be minus 4 is equals to 5 raised to power 6, right? Again we will apply here law, that is if the bases are equal, their powers will be equal. So we will write here 2n minus 4 is equals to 6, and 4 will be shifted to right hand side. We will get here 6 plus 4, 2n will be equals to 10, and n is equals to 10 divided by 2. That will be equals to 5 after cutting. So here we got the answer for the value of n, which is equals to 5. Let's move to the next example. So now here we are having the next question. Evaluate 81 raised to power minus 1 multiplied by 3 raised to power minus 5 multiplied by 3 raised to power 9 multiplied by 64 raised to power 5 upon 6 multiplied by cube root of 3 raised to power 6, right? So here we are given with the statement evaluate. That means we have to solve this statement and we have to get our answer, right? So now here you can see 81 raised to power minus 1. So 81 can be written like this, right? So 3 raised to power 4. So here we will have factors of 81 like 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So that means 3 raised to power 4 raised to power minus 1. multiply by 3 raised to power minus 5, multiply by 3 raised to power 9, and 64. The factors of 64 will be like 2 raised to power 6, right? Bracket 5 raised to power 6, 5 upon 6. Now here you can see that student 6 and 6 will be cut because here the rule will be here like this, a raised to power m bracket n is equals to a raised to power m multiplied by n. So that means you can cut them here only. Multiply by cube root of 3 means you can write like this, 3 raised to power 1 upon 3 multiply by 6, right? So you can do the cutting as well here. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. Now after that we will get here 3 raised to power 4 into minus 1 will be minus 4. Multiply by 3 raised to power minus 5. Multiply by 3 raised to power 9. Multiply by 2 raised to power 5. Multiply by 3 raised to power 2. Right? Now you can see that 3 here many times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times 3 here we have written here, right? And it is getting multiplied. So here we can apply this rule, a raised to power m multiplied by a raised to power n, which is equals to a raised to power m plus n. So here we will write 3 raised to power minus 4 plus bracket minus 5 because we can't write two signs altogether. So we will put a bracket here plus 9 plus 2, right? Multiply by 2 raised to power 5 we will write here, right? Now after solving this bracket we will get here 3 raised to power minus 4 minus 5, outer sign plus, inner sign no change, so we will write here minus 5 plus 9 plus 2 multiplied by 2 raised to power 5. Now 3 raised to power minus 4 minus 5 will be minus 9 plus 9 plus 2 multiplied by 2 raised to power 5. Now 3 raised to power, here you can see that minus 9 and plus 9. So we can cut them here only, right? So here we will have 3 raised to power 2 only multiplied by 2 raised to power 5, right? Now 3 raised to power 2 means what? 9. 2 raised to power 5 means what? 32. And after multiplying it, we will get here 288. This is our answer, right? Now let's move to the next example, students. Now here let's read the statement. Find the value of x when minus 3 upon 11 raised to power x plus 5 divided by minus 3 upon 11 raised to power minus 2x plus 3 is equals to minus 3 upon 11 raised to power 2x minus 5 into minus 3 upon 11 raised to power minus 2 bracket x plus 4. Now we have to find the value of this value of x by the given statement, right? Now we will start with a question by applying the law over here because there is a division sign and the bases are same. So we will apply this rule, this law here, that is a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n is equals to a raised to power m minus n. So we will write here minus 3 upon 11 raised to power x plus 5 minus bracket minus 2x plus 3, right, is equals to, here bases are same, they are getting multiplied. So we will apply this law here, minus 3 upon 11 raised to power 2x minus 5. Before applying this law, you can see that student here we are having two brackets, right? So big bracket and the round bracket. So we will solve this first. So how can we solve it? We can solve it by applying this rule, that is a raised to power m bracket n is equals to a raised to power m into n. So we will apply this rule here. So we will write minus 3 upon 11 raised to power minus 2 into x plus 4, right? Now here we will solve minus 3 upon 11 raised to power x plus 5, outer sign minus inner sign will be changed. So we will write here plus 2x and minus 3 is equals to minus 3 upon 11 raised to power 2x minus 5 multiplied by minus 3 upon 11 raised to power minus 2x, outer sign minus inner sign again change, it will be minus 8. Now after solving this, we will have 3x plus 2, minus 3 upon 11 raised to power 3x plus 2. And here we will apply this formula, that is a raised to power m into a raised to power n is equals to a raised to power m plus n. So we will write here minus 3 upon 11 raised to power 2x minus 5 plus bracket minus 2x minus 8. And after solving this, we will get here minus 3 upon 11 raised to power 2x minus 5 minus 2x minus 8, and it will be same. Now students, you can see that the bases are in the equality, and we have a rule, we have a law of exponent for this, that is if the bases are equal, their powers will be equal. That means if a raised to power m is equals to a raised to power n, then m is equals to n. So we will put their powers equals like this. So here you can see that after solving this, we will get here minus 13. And how we will get here minus 13? 2x is of plus sign, 2x is of minus sign. So we can cut them, right? So after this, we are left with minus 5, minus 8, which will be minus 13. Now their bases are equal, powers will be equal. So we will write here 3x plus 2 is equals to minus 13. 3x is equals to minus 13 and it will be shifted to the right hand side and it will get subtract. Minus 13 minus 2. It will be minus 15 and 3 will go to this side, right hand side, and it will get divide. So after cutting, we will get here minus 5, which is our answer for this question. So here we got x is equals to minus 5, right? So students, all these examples were very easy. Now I hope all of you have understood it and all of you now are able to do the related homework that we have sent you in your SNAP homework. Thank you so much.